In this video we'll talk about a super well-known backpack which is called the ULA Dragonfly Ultra in the white color. First of all, we will see the fit on male and female, then we will look at the backpack empty and the specs, then I will show you how I pack it. After this we'll look at the pros and cons, and finally, who is this special backpack for? So first, talking a little bit about the specs. Well, the first thing that you notice is this is pretty roomy. It's rated at 30 liter, but it's not really 30 liter. The main compartment is 21.8 liter. Then you have this, which are almost 3 liter each. And then you have also the front mesh pocket. Here, counts. So the main pocket is 22 liter, and then with the rest it's about 30 liter. But I can assure you that it's pretty spacious for a bag like this. I will put the dimensions on screen, but it's not so big in the end. And the thing is, if you want to carry it under the seat, you can just fill it until something like this. It's very easy to do something like this. There is no frame here. It begins a little bit down around the shoulder, but this part, which takes some space, if you don't fill it, you can just do something like this, and then it takes even less space. Another thing I want to point out is when it's empty or when you don't want to fill it, so when you arrive at destination and then you want to use it as an EDC with not a lot of things inside, you have this compression strap and you can do something like this, and you do the same on the other side. Okay, and then you just do something like this, and as you can see now, it's pretty slim, which is just amazing to have the opportunity to have a very slim backpack like this. So now a use case, for example, is I'm at destination. I only have maybe my laptop on the back here, and that's it, with two little things here, and then it's very slim on the back, as you can see right here. So back to the specs. This backpack is using Ultra 400TX. So I have a video explaining everything about this material and comparing it to the Ultra 400X. But the main thing is that it's Ultra, and then you have a kind of backing here, which is not really a lining, so you don't have lining. This is the material on the outside, this is the material on the inside. So the inside of the bag is very simple. This is why it's super light, and it's only 777 grams, so not even a kilo. So as you can see, this is outer material here, and this is the inner material. It's so lightweight, it's just ridiculous. But on the flip side, it's not really like maybe sexy or something. Yeah, it's not luxurious if you want. It's very back to basics. For some use case, it's amazing. It's a very versatile backpack. So now let's go a little bit more into the pockets and the layout of the bag, because I talked already a lot. So first of all, we'll begin maybe with this front here. So what do you have here? You have this zipper line here, and you can put a jacket or something. You can remove this. This opens, you can remove it, you can replace it. Don't like it, you just remove it. For me, I just let it like that, like out of the box. I think I can use it. I never used it yet, but I know that on my Piggy's Central backpack 30 liter, I used the straps to carry a jacket, so maybe I will use them. Then on each side, you have some big water bottle pockets. They are just super big, and they look a little bit dumb when you have the backpack very small, because they are looking a little bit loose, as you can see here. But it's not really a problem, because when it's packed up, as you can see maybe at the beginning of the video, they are just amazing, and they are super stretchy, so you can fit anything on here, and I can fit 2 or maybe 3 of my water bottle, which is a small water bottle, inside one side. So it's just amazing. You have the same thing on the other side, and you have this in my color, you have this in black and white, which I really like. And then you have also the same thing here. And so one of the problems with the older models of the Dragonfly was that behind this, it was not the outer material like this. So this would be wet, and then what's inside would be also wet. If I'm not mistaken, it was like that. And now with the newer versions, inside you have the outer material, which means here we have Ultra, and it's the back of the Ultra 400TX. So if I open the main compartment, you can see here, this is a pocket inside with the mesh. This is the Ultra 400TX outside, so the same as this. And they just put this on the back. This is the same as this, okay? So it's a way to do it. I think it's pretty cool, pretty nice. It works pretty well. So what you put inside here will not be waterproof. Okay, so it's for water bottles or something. Same on the sides, but everything you put inside here or inside the pockets here will be waterproof, at least rainproof. And so as you can see, the front pocket is super big also. You can fit water bottle inside. It's really no problem at all. Very spacious bag. Now, before going to the main compartment, we'll talk about the other pockets. So you don't have a lot of pocket on this backpack. So you have this top pocket, which I really like. When you're seated in the plane or on the train, you have access to a big pocket that is white. So you can see everything inside here. And here you have a little loop here. So I put a S-binner and I can attach my things or keys or whatever. And yeah, it's pretty spacious. On the back, you have a laptop compartment, which is very basic, but it works pretty well. So it's padded on each side. It's also, I think it has a little bit of false bottom. Yeah, it has a little bit of false bottom, and I mean it works. I used it for a 2 weeks business trip. It's pretty good, so it works perfectly well. And then we will go to the main compartment. So we already saw it a little bit, but let's check it more. So before going to the main compartment, as you can see, all the zippers are YKK. It's not written on the back side, so I don't know why, but it's not really a problem because they are really YKK, and there are 8 on the main compartment. They are number 8 YKK AquaGuard zipper, and the AquaGuarding, I mean, this is different from what I've known from other backpacks. On other backpacks, for example, Air or some others that I have, it's very shiny and it's very soft, and here it's rubber, like very rubbery, and it's not shiny at all. It's very matte. So I don't know if it's a better YKK zipper AquaGuard or if it's a true AquaGuard zipper, or I don't know, but it looks very well made, very precise. So on the main compartment, number 8, and on the laptop slot here and here, it's number 5 YKK AquaGuard zip, and I think here also. That's very good. Now, going to the main compartment, we have a big cavity. So like I said, it's about 22-liter cavity with some pockets on the top here. You have a mesh that is not the best mesh in the world. It's just a very rugged mesh, so no soft mesh, but it works pretty well. And it gives you a little bit of organization for small things, not to fly around. On the main compartment, you see here, this is the top loading pocket. So you can see it's a flap. The more you fill it, the more it takes space into the main compartment. Inside the main compartment, you also have these things, so that are pretty useful when you don't have packing cube. I mainly use it with packing cubes, and so I put an M packing cube and then a S packing cube. I will show it in the next part of the video. And so this one is okay because it goes into the middle of the M packing cube, whereas this one is going in between the M and the S packing cube from Peak Design. So not so useful, this one, from how I carry it, but you can always, if you really want it, you can cut it and that's it, but I will just let it like that. So pretty spacious, and like I said, this is the back of the material directly, so no special lining here. Now talking about the handle on the top. So the handle is pretty small but pretty well padded. It works very well. It's very well stitched here, so no problem at all. Talking about the harness system, it's a S harness system. If you know a little bit ULA, they have G and S harness system. This is the S harness system. I really like the fact that it is black like this. Talking about comfort, so I used it for a 2 weeks business trip and I use it a lot. So the combination of the fact that it's very light, and the fact that the harness system is pretty good, but it depends on your body type. This S type, I think it's advertised more for women and maybe bigger guys, but I'm a pretty slim guy and I think they work pretty well on me. They are not the most padded straps that I use, and this is not also the most padded. I have a Air City Pack Pro, of course, and it's more comfortable, I think, and way more padded, but I must agree that it's pretty near the comfort of the Air City Pack Pro, so it's by no means an uncomfortable bike. It's pretty comfortable. I really like it. And here you have some loops, so you can attach some things. You can choose between the normal buckle or the feedlock. I chose the feedlock. It's an extra $20, I think. This is good. It's the same, exactly the same, I think, as Air is using. Not the feedlock, but this thing on rails. It works pretty well. The only disappointment maybe only is that it doesn't come with strap keepers, so I just did mine with a roll of scratch, you know. If you want more, just ask me in the comment, I can explain how I did it. I did the same here, so it depends on you carry it, but you can see this, and this will keep the strap until a certain point. And for this, on my ST Pack Pro, I kept it even more, but on this one, I think it's a more active bag, and so I will let it like that. As you can see, the bag pretty breathable. You have this air channel in the middle, so it's very good. You also have the option, but I don't see the need on the 30 liter, you have this, to attach ULA or another type of hip belt. It's up to you. You have the choice to use it or not. I don't use it and I'm fine with it. And yeah, that's about it for the backpack itself. It's pretty good, it works pretty well. So how I pack it. Here I did a little packing with the ULA Dragonfly, as you can see. It's heavy, but not so heavy. So let's see what I put inside here. First of all, on this side, you have this mesh pocket that you can fit a lot of things inside here. And I have a water bottle, but I could fit almost 2 water bottles here. No problem. Then on the other side, I can do also the same, so almost 2 water bottles, which is quite a lot. Then going into the top pocket, so for example, I'm seated in the airplane and I want to access the top pocket based on what I pack inside. So as you can see, I packed a lot, so you don't have a lot of space here. I just put here my Kindle, so I can just grab it and read a little bit, which is very nice to do. Here I also have a key leash, and I put a S-binner right here to put some keys or something. If I need to access my laptop, then I packed it quite a bit, so it will be maybe complicated, but let's see. So I have here a big laptop. It's 15.6 inch from MSI, and as you can see, it's not so easy to get out with how much I packed the bag, but it's just for you to see that if you pack the bag a lot, it's a little bit more complex to remove your laptop. But it depends on the size of your laptop. This is a pretty big 15.6 MSI laptop. So now we have the laptop compartment that is empty. And then you have a front pocket, for example here. Here I didn't put anything, but it's a mesh, so you can still put a lot of things here, even a water bottle if you need to. So you can put more than one bottle with no problem at all. As you can see, the water bottle is here. I can put way more, and the bag is still pretty packed. Now, what's interesting is the main compartment. So let's open it. It's open like this, and you cannot see, but this is what's inside. Here on the top, you can put some little things. Here, I just put my charger, which is here. And then you have more space here. As you can see, I have a Peak Design M packing cube, a Peak Design S packing cube, and I still have some space here, so I still can put a lot of things. Here I have my Trade kit. I have a video on it if you're interested. We have a S packing cube from Peak Design, which is filled but not overfilled. And then here you have the compression strap, you can use or not. And I have a M packing cube from Peak Design with a lot of clothes inside. As you can see, now it's empty, so it's very light, 700 grams, super roomy. Now talking a little bit about the pros and cons of this backpack. So on the pros, it's super light, 777 grams is just ridiculous for this bag. So amazing feature. Second feature is super versatile, you can do it all. If you just want one bag to do it all, to do travel, EDC, everything, it's like a tire, it's always a tire. You can do everything with it. It's really, I think if you need only one bag, you can buy this one. It's perfect in nothing, but it's good at everything. And then the third good thing, it's that it feels way bigger. It's only rated at 30 liter, and the main compartment is only rated at 22 liter around. But I think it almost carries as much as my Peak Design travel backpack 30 liter when expanded to 33 liter. So I can carry almost the same. The space is very well used in this backpack, which makes sense because there is no extra stuff, for example, no extra lining or something. It's very just space for you to put things inside. That's the pro side. On the downside, because there are some downsides to this bag still, so it's maybe too minimalist for some. So it's a very bare bone bag, as you can see, not luxurious at all. It's very technical, very oriented, almost like engineer focused. It's a bag, it functions as a big space that you carry on your back. That's very versatile, and that's very well built and robust. And this is where maybe you can see the origins of ULA, which is more an outdoor focused company. The second con, they're not so big of cons, but it's when I showed you already, when it's empty or when you don't feel it. When it's empty or when you don't feel it that much, the pockets on the side look a little bit weird, as you can see. If you don't use them, and even if you use them, they look a little bit weird. Yeah, it's maybe not the best looking bag when empty. When it's full, it's different, but when empty, yeah, it looks a little bit weird. And then the last con maybe is that you have only this top pocket to dump things, which is good, but maybe It could have got a little zip here inside, so double zip, you open this and then you have another zip to put some little things, maybe more precious things, or maybe some more organization inside here. So I know that you can customize it and to pay a little extra, and some people actually did things here, organized it a little bit more like a sling maybe, you know, with some mesh things here, a zipper here or something. The cons are not that big. It's really a very good backpack. I think out of 10, I would have given it like maybe 9.5 I think out of 10. So it's really that good. Who is this backpack for? I already talked about it. I think if you need only one on the Reddit OneBag, they're kind of always pointing people to buy this one in Ultra or in Robic or in a lot of different materials. And I can understand why after using it for quite some time and for a 2 weeks business trip, you can do it all. If you need only one bag, like the One Ring, this is it. Don't charge more. But if you prefer a more luxurious, more organized backpack, this is maybe not for you. This is really bare bone. You need to carry stuff on your bag, that's it. This is for you. You need to carry stuff organized. You need to have a little bit of zippered pocket everywhere. You need, I don't know, many pockets, many compartments. Maybe not the bag for you. If you need a more tech-oriented bag, you can look at Air, definitely. So I have the Air City Pack Pro, which is my second bag that I use for EDC, and it works pretty well also, but it's more tech-oriented and you can travel with less thing inside and it's a little bit smaller than this one. Then you can look at Evergoods, but I never used an Evergood backpack for now, so I'm looking to buy one, or if they can send one so I can test it out. But I've seen a lot of people saying that it's very good. Then you have also some able carry, like in the same type as Air. Another choice of a barebone backpack like this, I cannot really find it. That's about it, I think. Very good backpack, 9.5 out of 10. It's really amazing. I will keep it in my permanent collection. I really like it. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, bye bye. Ciao ciao!